Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. I'm calling in the doctor today, guys. Dr. Chris. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so I got some braces here that I got actually at a very, 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 very good discount. And we're going to test these out to see if they're worth the couple bucks that I spent on them. All right, but I need to call in the doctor. So Dr. Chris is going to join me in a moment. And we're going to go over some of these elbow braces, patella brace, and the super elbow brace. And I might do a flying elbow on somebody too. All right? See you in a minute. All right, guys, the doctor is here. Dr. Chris. We're going to be talking about tennis elbow brace today.
Oh, okay.
Like that right there.
You in pain?
I'm always in pain.
Hurting?
But I always need a doctor. So just to make sure that I'm not in pain or not in too much pain.
Well, if you are in pain, you should probably take a few days to rest. That's probably the best, instead of wearing these to kind of just play through the pain.
So rest. So I've posed this question to people and I've given that same advice. And people are like, I can't. I have to play. You know who you are. You cannot live a day without tennis. I know who you are. Therefore, you're wearing these braces and, you know, accepting the pain and seeing the doctor and not listening to your doctor. So that's why these things were created. So let's get into this one. Blue on the bottom, you can get them in any color. Why is that padded?
It's padded to, well, basically this padding is there to apply pressure to your muscles.
Okay.
So that way you can relieve some of that inflammation and pain in your tendons. So that's really what, in general, all braces are for the patella, for your elbow, for whatever. That's one of the reasons why they have this, is that way you can kind of hold and reduce that pain, that inflammation that you've got. It's like,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try this first one. This is probably just as basic as you get. It's pretty much just on pressure, and this pad just clamping down on the tendon, the muscle, the extensor.
Yep.
I'm going to let you hold this for me. I'm going to roll up my sleeve and say, ah.
Oh, no. All right, so once you've got it fitted in there, what it is if it's on the forearm more, I would probably put it right on the forearm. Maybe if it's golfers.
If it's golfers, go underneath.
Lower, maybe going underneath.
Yep.
But let's just say he's struggling with his forearm, and it's like a lot of pain over here.
Yep.
So what I would do is I would try to squeeze it as much as I can and get it so that way he doesn't really feel that. So he can continue to play.
Oh, that actually works.
There you go.
So the padding also, it's firm, but it's not overly tight, which is great because you don't want to cut off your circulation. As I'm gripping a racket, like if I'm making a grip right there, as you see, I'm contracting. Because I'm contracting, this is clamping down a little tighter, which is actually helping me. So, oh, this actually works. This actually works.
Yep, it should. again, it just helps relieve some of the pressure you've got. It's probably because you've been overusing your tendons. So by adding that pressure on there, it just holds your you're reducing that pain that sensation that you get from your tendons.
So let's talk about golfer's elbow then. I mean, some of you tennis players get golfer's elbow too. So we're gonna move it to the bottom. Go ahead and tighten that up for me. Oop. Come on, Dr. Chris. We got some grease in there. It's a little slippery. Slippery when wet.
There you go.
Say ah. Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah. So if you're feeling the golfer's elbow around here,
that's helping.
That would probably reduce some of the pain. I'd say like when you're hitting forehands, this would be a good one. Yeah.
I don't have pain and it's helping. Wow. That's crazy.
Who would have thought?
That's crazy. All right. Okay, now take it off me. Because I can't see. Okay. So you can get this in any color, guys. Now let's talk about this one a little bit. So this is, it comes like this, and it's a double strap. It's a double strap. And there is this pad, hard, firm padding there. That's this, similar to the blue there. So, Coach Chris?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's another
one. Oh, it's the other way. I think it's this way.
It's another padding for your elbow. If you're ever feeling...
Is it that way? Yeah, it is that way.
Like you're in pain, this would be a good one. And I think this one's a little bit more secure.
Mm-hmm.
And a bit more pinpoint specific in the muscle. Because I think it's around... It's more vertical, so it's a little bit more along your muscle. That's further along versus the other one, which was widthwise. This one's lengthwise. So he probably feels it a bit more snugly
right here. Actually, now I feel it right on the top. So the pad is right here. I just moved it to where I wanted it to be, and now it's actually perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, it's perfect, and there's more to it. Like what Coach Chris said, it's just more substantial.
There's just different surface area. For this one's going more lengthwise, the other one is more horizontal. So this is widthwise. So this is just another way to kind of pinpoint what part of your
this one's
tendon
nice.
Is hurting, and this one
like
will
this
allow
one.
that pressure.
I like this one a lot, actually. I'm going to move it to the bottom here for my... Oh, yes. Yes. Maybe I have golfer's elbow and didn't know it.
Maybe.
Because this is definitely helping. And it didn't even hurt before.
You should play with the brace on.
Yeah, I'm going to play with a brace on. Wow, I like this one. I like this one a little more than this. This is more basic.
Yeah.
So it's super easy to actually put on and take off. But it's double kind of jointed there.
Yeah.
Guys, are you tired of playing against the ball machine? The ball machine always wins, and you're not really getting any interaction with people. How about playing with somebody at your level, or maybe a little bit better than you, that can improve your game? There's 27,000 people nationwide waiting for you to play with. It's all at playyourcourt.com. You can find your new tennis friend, join local leagues, all for less than $5 a month. You'll have access to players at your level, your speed, and make some new tennis friends. Check it out at playyourcourt.com/tennis spin. Link is below.
All right, and the last one we have, Pac-Man, anybody?
Goes in his face.
So
It's for the elbow.
elbow goes in the middle.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me. Elbow goes in the middle. Elbow goes in the middle, coach.
And the hole there. And what happens afterwards is you just wrap it around.
Yeah.
This, though, doesn't have as much padding as the other ones I've recognized.
This is just a standard elbow brace.
Yeah.
Like, if anybody uses a neoprene that pulls it on, this is kind of the easier version of it. You don't have to pull it on. Your elbow, right, gets a little peephole right there. Right. Coach Elbow? I mean, Coach
Elbow.
Coach Elbow. Coach Chris.
Oh,
I
God.
think it's time for me to do a drop elbow on somebody.
WWE right here. He's ready. Oh, no.
So this one isn't really, it's protecting my bicep, I think, more than my like tennis elbow area.
No, it's really for people who've got more of an inflamed elbow. So it's actually right at the elbow itself.
I see.
These are all muscles that are on the forearm, maybe on the bicep-ish area, but this is more superficial.
You
this
are
is more supported.
100% correct.
elbow,
Actually, I feel it. I feel the support like down here.
Yep.
And then I feel it in my bicep and then tricep. So yeah,
It's just to secure the elbow a
more
little
for
bit
this.
more.
Yeah.
And just to kind of put a little bit more pressure on that. So that way he's ready to throw some elbows.
Yeah, cool. No, I see. If you guys were a neoprene and over the elbow itself, I think this would be a great alternative, though. Yeah, you are absolutely right, Dr. Chris. Okay.
There you go.
All right. And the last one. So for those people with, I think, patella tendonitis or just to keep the patella straight as you're running around, people tell me that your patella can go off track.
Yeah, but you need to see a doctor if that happens. I think this is more or less for those who have runner's knee. This is something that when you've got that inflammation a bit more, or you just want to take preventative measures, you've got kind of a tough workout ahead. This is something that you would put on just so that way you can put pressure on your tendons a little bit.
Can we try it on your knee?
All right.
My knee's too big.
No, man, try it on
Just
your
kidding.
knee. So the knee, how it goes is...
My knee is ashy.
All right. So this goes right at the patella, like right underneath. That's where you do the,
Ow.
Exactly. That's what happens
Hit my funny bone.
when you go in.
Or my knee thing, whatever you call it. My funny bone of the knee.
And then you tighten this up. Boom. It should give him that.
Oh, I get it. You can adjust
Yeah,
it
and
with
you can
this.
adjust it with those straps.
I've worn something like this before in the past, and I think it needs to be tighter. Yeah, it's holding my kneecap in place, and yeah, that actually works. This particular one comes in a 2-pack, and you can put both on and protect both of your knees. That actually feels pretty good. Get my ugly legs away. So, Coach Chris, what do you think of these elbow braces, the flying elbow, and the knee things?
Again, I highly recommend that if you are feeling any pain to rest your body. But if you have to go out there and play, these would be good ways to kind of pay through the playing a little bit more. You'll see a lot of players utilize braces too as well, even professionals. Ankle braces too, we haven't done that.
That's true.
Right, so there's a lot of that to add extra support if you've got past injuries. But I would try not to rely on them. You should be consulting your physician or even your physio trainer too as well to help design a program to kind of strengthen the muscles that you feel like are a little bit weak. So
yeah. So what if I told you these were, like, I don't want to say bargain basement, but pretty inexpensive things? I mean, I know we can easily spend $20 or $35 on one of these, and probably the same on one of these.
Yep.
What do you think?
Not bad.
$4.
Normally for $4, I think for the other brands like Ace or 3M, right? Those things are quite expensive. So for $3, it's a pretty good steal. If you're looking for something that's,
I think this
bargain.
is like $5, $5 or $6.
It's not bad.
Yeah, and all of these were literally way under $10, like way under $10.
Yeah.
And I mean, try them out. It can't hurt for the prices that they're charging. I know it's Temu. So I've taken the stuff that I would like the most and people could use at, of course, the bargain basement price. And these are actually the things that I've found that work and that you can actually benefit from them. Okay? What?
I guess.
So check them out, guys. Link is below. Coach Chris, thank you so much for testing out the products with me today. Where can I find you?
You can find me at CB Chen Tennis.
And
that's
it. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.